Hello everyone and welcome back to our channel. We are Millennial Mom. If you don't know who is who, I'm Millennial. This is Mom.
Hello everyone, welcome back to our channel. If you're new here, I'm Mom or Kay from Millennial Mom, and today we're back for this 90-Day Fiancé, Season 7, Episode 8, For Whom the Bell Tolls. Now, is it just me, or have we heard For Whom the Bell Tolls before on another episode season of 90-Day Fiancé? It sounded real familiar unless it was on another reality show. Well, anyways, we're back. So welcome. Again, if you are new here, please consider subscribing to the channel. I do the 90-Day franchise over here and the tell-alls plus other shows over here as well. And also, don't forget to hit that like button and tell a friend that Mom or Kay from Millennial Mom does this franchise 90-Day Fiancé, Married at First Sight, and soon to be the upcoming season of the Doricos will be back in 2025. So hopefully everyone got a chance to watch the episode, or if you're just here for the review, thank you too. And also thank you to the A1 Day Ones and everyone else who joined along the way. Again, don't forget to hit that like button. Thank you so much for watching the video and spending a little bit of your time over here with me today. So on the episode, it's Brian and Ingrid, Tigerlilly and Adnan, Vanja and Bojo. Okay, so we're still confused how to say his name, so I'm just gonna say it the way I say it. Bojo, not trying to be mean or nothing, right? Loren and Faith, Niles and Matilda, Vea and Sunny. Now, the title for Who the Bell Tolls, for me, it's leaning towards Brian for sure, right? But then looking at it, next week is definitely going to be Niles and Matilda. Okay, so it could be like a part 2 for Who the Bell Tolls for that. And then also too, I mean, y'all know if you've been around, with these reviews, how I feel about Loren. Okay, he's just creep squad to me anyways, right? But Faith is starting to be like, I don't know, Faith. I'm here for you and your feelings and how you're being played on TV. But at the same time, yeah, we're going to get into it. So again, thank you all for watching. Let me see who's chatting in the comments. I'm already going to drop the link so we can go ahead and get started. And hello, Miss Tamika. Hello. Hey, girl. Hey. So what I'm going to do, I'm going to do the invite. So if you don't know how it works, I'm dropping the link in the comment section under Millennial Mom. It says StreamYard. So what you do on your device, I don't know if it works on a TV device, but definitely with your camera, your phone and your laptop or tablet or whatever, computer, whatever you're watching on, not the TV. You just follow that link and it will take you to backstage where I will be able to see your face. So if you are new here and I don't know who you are, I have to see your face first to make sure you're not a troll or a bot. And then once you come on camera, you can turn your camera off. So yes. All right. So that link is dropped. If y'all want to watch it, jump on, you can. And we're just going to get started because I mean, this episode gave, but it didn't give, but it gave just enough for like the next episode or two coming up. Because I think a lot of things on this particular episode is like a comma or a part 2 for next week. That's what I'm saying. For Whom the Bell Tolls need to be part 2 next week, but that's just me. So, hey, Phil Foster Dog Mom, how you doing? All right, girl, I'm already going to bring you up. I'm not even going to go over the show. We're just going to jump right in. You ready? Okay, here we go. Hello, how are you today?
I'm good. How are you?
I'm feeling better. Had a little treatment on Friday. I tolerated this one well because it was like a lower dose because last time I was out of here. But
I can tell you one thing, that you don't look like what you're going through. And you're looking good.
Thank you so much. I appreciate that. All right. So you know what? I'm going to, normally I would put this couple towards the bottom because, I think I try to give the more interesting couples towards the end, to get more people to like and stay. But we're just going to go ahead and get started with Brian and Ingrid. We're just going to go ahead and get started with them. Okay. Now, so we picked back up with Brian. Okay. So his feelings are hurt. He's in the woe is me. Maybe she don't like me because I'm disabled. No, Brian. She knew you were disabled before you came over. It's just all the extras that you tried to put on it. And then he had the nerve to call the extras down below. It's a gift. A gift. What you mean? Okay. Because
A
he
gift
was
to
trying,
who?
right. To who? Because clearly she wasn't comfortable with the gift. And then you just like, maybe it's my this, maybe it's my that. No, it's just you in general. Just already wanted, I haven't met the time limit yet to say what I'm going to say. Just to be all about it right now. Just to jump into everything. This is not no brothel. You want this lady to be your wife. You just don't jump into everything, and especially not on camera. She clearly wasn't comfortable, right? And yes,
Right.
Tamika, the tags were still on it because you mentioned it
Okay.
last week.
Okay. I was like, yeah, it's a text. But he should have saw that when she came out and she covered herself. She felt, she felt a type of way. And he didn't see that clue.
He didn't. I see you
Mm-mm.
backstage. Give me just a second. And yes, the Jasmine Show Hello says the gift was for him, if anything. Yeah, because when he first came over to Brazil, Colombia, wherever she's from, that was his goal to get with her on the first night. And that didn't happen. She's been reserved like she should be, playing a little hard to get. We could get
Mhm.
around, but we don't have to, anybody, in my opinion, especially if you're over a particular age, to me, like the younger people want to just jump right in things. Once you get a little bit more mature, a little bit more seasoned salt on you, you
Mhm.
don't have to do, you don't got to do all that to start.
Mm-mm.
So, and
Mm-mm.
for Brian, 54, he's, moping, talk about, she just,
Yeah.
like, get out of here, Brian. Get
He
out of
wanted to
here.
jump in too quick. And it's like, dude, nah, you doing too much, too fast.
Right. Are you ready backstage? Yes? Okay. Hey, Mo.
Hey,
Hello.
How you doing?
hey,
So,
y'all. You started with
so
Brian, huh?
yeah, just,
Yeah.
he just all in his own head with, she don't this, she don't like me because my, disability, whatever. But for me, it's the calling your sister. Now you could be cool with your sister like that, brother sister relationship. What's up with TLC this year with too much information? Like that was too much
Yeah.
information, in my opinion. You know?
I don't know if I would talk to. I've had some conversations with my brothers about stuff, but not that far.
No.
Not
No,
that,
that's a
That
little
is,
bit too
not
much.
that far. No.
I mean,
Uh-uh.
the Jasmine Show says, shout out to sis for telling him the truth. True,
Yes.
true,
Yes.
Yeah.
true, true.
Yes.
But I mean, if you have that relationship with your sibling, I guess I don't.
I
You know what I'm saying?
I think
Not
it's
that.
because maybe they both like the same thing.
Yeah,
You think she pitches for the
That,
other team?
yeah,
yeah.
she definitely on the other team, but I think it's
Okay.
because of that. Maybe.
That he feels comfortable talking to her? Because I couldn't talk to a sibling of the opposite sex about sex. It was just too uncomfortable.
Yeah.
Yeah, but it's your sister.
Uh-uh.
It's your sibling.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? So I don't know. Well, they have that relationship, so congratulations to them. And she pretty much
Yeah.
called him on task. Like, that for some people is a little
Too much.
too personal, too intimate, too fast. Like you have to get to know somebody. Now, I personally, whatever you're into is what you're into. But Brian just wanted it all literally from day one. And since he didn't get that,
Hmm.
Right.
like, oh, he just feels rejected from A to Z. You know what I'm saying? She hadn't really kissed him either. So, he's just all in his feelings. And I'm just like, Brian, you are way too old for this nonsense. You're too old. And on top of that, did Brian take his little blue pill? Because nothing would have popped off anyways. They just got there. Okay. I'm
Right.
being for real. Brian had to get
Right.
himself his little blue pill to kick in. He had to
Hmm.
do something with his catheter. He had to do whatever. And then that's just me. We don't have to go into detail. That's just me. All right, you ready
And,
backstage?
and he thought
Go
he
ahead.
was just gonna go trying to be.
I told y'all last week I didn't hear no water running. So
It's that he
No.
tried to just go up in there with he got an iPhone with no case on it.
Yeah.
I'm trying to be like trying to be different. So you got a phone with no case.
He
You
had no
not it's not
protection.
protected.
No
Yeah, he didn't. So
protection.
you didn't think that you gonna not have protection? I mean, seriously,
Right.
you just thought you
Yeah.
old dirty bastard, like I like it raw, or what?
Jasmine Show says old and lying about his age and still having temper tantrums. Exactly. He weren't
No,
prepared.
seriously.
Did nobody run no water? Didn't she still have the tags on? Just he. Either way, he didn't have a little pill. He weren't ready. So
Mm-mm.
let's just say she was into that. She would have had whatever, and then guess what? His little blue pill would have been in effect. He just would have been there because she probably would have been asleep. Let's move on from them because no.
Yeah,
All right.
that's too much. I was over them.
Let's go to because this is real quick. Tigerlilly and Adnan. So she finally was like, oh, I need to get back to my kids. I said she finally mentioned her kids.
Oh, you know kids? Oh, okay.
I fast forwarded through all that crying. I was like, this about 2 minutes worth of crying.
It was the whole segment of her crying because
Yeah.
she's his first relationship, and she don't want to leave, and she don't know how things will be, and just all this extra stuff. I'm like,
40
We
something
know how it's gonna be,
crying over your son. That don't make no sense.
right?
Sick.
I
That's a
just
1 week of visit. 1 week
yeah, but
of constant put down, and she's gonna miss him like that. Okay,
I
right.
just
whatever.
feel like she just I don't think she thought nothing through. The
She didn't.
kids
No,
thought, the
no.
religion, it's just
No,
nothing. You just
nothing,
thought about absolutely nothing.
nothing at all.
Absolutely nothing.
Like, and he did all that
Um.
off just words, got you over there, just off words. And he can
Oh, real
barely
quick,
speak it clear.
let's jump back a second. Jasmine Show says regarding Brian and Ingrid, Vince, the Jasmines, said he was trying to go unprotected and hope she would have been cool. Yeah, that's what I was thinking too, but he still didn't
No,
have his
no,
pill available. They don't work that fast. I'm
no.
guessing.
Takes an hour. I mean, I don't know, but
Yeah.
But I thought that wasn't the problem. I thought the problem was that she said she felt like anything oral was more intimate than sex. Like she was so when
Yeah,
he
that's
tried to
good.
do so when he thought so when he tried to do that, she like, whoa, 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 we ain't there yet. Even though I feel
mm-hmm.
like that's kind of backwards.
Yeah,
Like
that's true too. That's true. I mean, that's what she said, but I mean, him just having a temper tantrum for all the things that he made up in his head was just like,
I
you were
think he
right
be using that as a manipulation tactic too. He
for
want to
sure.
always bring up, you probably don't want to mess with me because I'm in a wheelchair. Man, look at here. I done let you fondle all over me, your hand. Look at here. Miss me with that. I done let you
Right.
then touch all on me and then put the lingerie on. I'm like, at this point, she just then said, okay.
Yeah,
But
I
I
agree.
mean, once she said no, you storming out. Come on, dude. How old is you, bro?
Girl, Jasmine shows it. She said he ran out the room.
When they
Listen,
said that, I was like, they didn't start doing that. I mean,
in his way, he ran out the
he
room.
he ran
Is what
out.
in his way. But anyways, I saw on I don't know if you all follow any if you don't get a chance to see the preview of the show, if you go on YouTube, it'll be like on, and it's not sponsored, Access Hollywood or Entertainment Tonight will give you the clip of the show. Give you like a good like 8 to 10 minute clip of like the show. You know what I'm saying? So you know what's coming on. But they interviewed Tigerlilly, and Tigerlilly looks like she's a little swole.
Ooh.
So
He
maybe
look a little swole or slow.
swole with
Whoa.
a possible bunny of it. Anyways, all right.
What is it? Is it them cheeks? Because them cheeks look like chipmunk cheeks. Okay, I'm
I'm just
sorry.
saying she looked a little slow. She looked a little slow. Anyways, all right. You could, and it looks like she put on some. I'm not saying it's maybe not happy weight, but she looked swole for real. All right,
Mm,
let's move to. I'm just gonna roll this right along because, like I said, it gave, but
mm-hmm.
it gave. I think this will be part two. Vanja and Bojo.
Oh,
So just the backstory alone for her, she's desperate for love, and I'm like, girl,
In all the wrong places.
yeah.
in all the wrong places. Not only you digging in all the wrong places, when he broke up with you for someone he was already talking to, and then when he broke up with her, came back to you, and he was like, "Oh, well, maybe this is meant to be." Absolutely
No, it
not.
ain't.
Like, what's up with these men too? But what's up with women in particular age groups thinking, "Oh, like they're still 20, like this is normal." That's not normal. That's not
Not at
normal.
all.
That's not even cool.
No.
You can't even get a phone call. You stranded.
Right.
Well, you're not stranded. You're in the airport flying
Stuck
internationally.
in the airport.
You can't even get a call back.
Mhm.
He's not
Yeah.
answering you.
You the whole
Right.
option.
So,
Yeah.
right. And she knows it too before she goes over. So it's not like she's surprised. So if anything, if they don't work out, which I doubt, I'm saying it. I don't know. But she shouldn't be like, I don't know what happened. Girl, please. But it's the fact of Bojo and all his lies. So we got another one living with their mama. And if you need to live with your parents for whatever reason, that's if you have a reason, but it seem like these men and women don't
This
have
whole
reasons. They just
season.
right, they mooching. But he said he don't have a real job. He don't play basketball for real. He used to play when he used to play in high school. Okay.
Right. Pickup game at in the corner.
Mhm.
I said he got too many lies, and how come
Way
she
too many.
didn't pick up on this? Too many lies, and your mama don't know. So when you finally tell your mama, she's like, "Oh, thank you, my prayer's been answered." Trying to get him out the house. I'm like,
Together one.
Right. First of all, Mama, you praying for the wrong thing in the wrong order. How about pray for a job? Like
Pay
you
for
gonna
him to get
pray
his
for
own place.
you praying for him to have get a woman and get pregnant. He ain't got no job. He living with you and his auntie.
Right.
Talk about I'm a
I was just,
semi-pro. Semi-pro equal no money. Yeah, right. Ain't
Exactly.
nobody in no semi. That's people who just won't let go of the dream.
everybody's a semi-pro at the
TLC
community
went through
center.
everything. I'm sorry. TLC went through all the applicants and picked the boys that had the most issues with their mother. That's Bozo. He's scared of his mother. Uh, even James, he's scared of his whole family. He didn't want to tell his whole family he was moving to Indonesia. Who
Oh
was
yeah,
the other one? Sonny's good. It's even though
oh
he
yeah, we're
had
gonna
some
get to
issues.
Sunny.
I like Sonny, but
We're
most of
gonna
them
get to
have
him.
problems with women or their mothers.
Mm-hmm.
So that's who they
But
picked this season.
yeah, and I'm just like, so semi-pro playing pickup games with your friends at 30, that don't count no more. It's semi-pro. That don't
Right.
count.
I mean, he's
And you're
not
not making no
bad.
cash, huh?
He's
I said
tall
he
enough
didn't
to
look
play
bad.
basketball.
Well, you have short basketball players, you have short football, but you have short sports people. So that if you
But
have the ability,
five
that's not a
something?
big deal.
Oh,
I'm just saying. I'm
I
just
Yeah.
knew
saying
I
that.
knew he was done once he said his age. I'm like, dude, you 38. Let it go.
That's like trying
Like,
to be a
you know how
40-year-old
many 30
rapper.
year you know how many 30-year-old basketball players there is? One.
There's a couple. But it's like trying to start your rap career at 40.
yeah.
That's
That's true. I
possible.
think you're gonna be
That's
hot.
more possible than him playing basketball.
Yeah. I'm like, they should have introduced this couple to us first. You know, we could have saved Niles and Matilda because this couple don't have nothing going on. She got it
No.
going on.
But he was
He
right
don't
about
have
his
nothing.
mom, though. He was right about his mom.
What?
Soon as she said it, she
Yeah.
almost about playing the wedding. Soon as I met this girl. Girl, oh, thank God. She already in the market. Praising the Lord. I hope they work it
No, but
out.
that gives me no, because he dates around though, so that probably happened before. That's probably why the mom don't know about Vanja now. But he gives me that, from Misha and whatever his name was from Israel, when his family didn't know about Misha. It's giving kind of like the same storyline here, and so when they come over, it's like, oh, you're dating somebody, but the difference is that Bojo's family is more, into what he's into. So, anyways, that's enough of them. All right. Loren and Faith, let me just say this. I am now side-eyeing Faith from top.
Really?
Hold it there. Hold it.
I'm right with you.
Hold it. Hold it. We still hold it. To bottom. All right. Because this man, as gross, creepy as he is, has told you about his sleeping around. He's told you about his STIs, STDs. He's told you real casually that, hey, I like to be at the bottom. I don't do other things, which tells me right there, he's not the man literally that you thought he was, the strong man. That's number 3 in line. Number 4, you are brushing all this stuff under the rug for a chance to come to the United States when he's telling you he don't want to. It's more efficient for him to be in the Philippines to buy your family a $2,000 house. Would you like that? First of all, he had never had any tax refunds, no job where he has even made, and you came over to the Philippines with $48. How you eating? So for Faith to be like, oh, well, I want to be the girl. I want to feel the love. I want to do this. No. See, now you're accepting this. He's telling you now. See, he always told you from the beginning, but now you're like, oh, I want to see where this goes. No. We back to the top now. Just hold it up there. Because I was like, no, ma'am. Now you're wasting my time, Faith. Okay? So whatever you get now is what you get. And then even still going through with him meeting your family after he told you all this, you're not even comfortable kissing. You're not even comfortable staying in the same room. And you want him to meet your family still. Why? Because who paid for it? He didn't pay for nothing. TLC.
No, he ain't pay for nothing. He probably yeah, he got like probably about $5.32 left.
Left over from the 42.
Yeah, from the $42.
You know what I mean? It's just like, no, he's in the beginning it was clues. Now he's telling you point blank, and you just like, oh, I think I want to. I don't know. We'll see where it goes. We're not, you know what I'm saying? Like, no. Now this is you. This is you now. What do you think about we know we think about Loren, but what do we think about Faith now going along with these shenanigans?
She just wants to be accepted or something. She says, this is my first love. I want everybody to see I can actually play it off as a woman/man. I don't think she's even said, I'm not going to be calling you boyfriend. You are a friend. So she's putting the brakes on everything except for keep my dream alive. That's all.
I will have to say I was a little tickled when she was. I have to say I was a little tickled when she was, mentioned she needed her little razor. I'm like, girl, get that wax. Get that. Stop.
Right.
You don't want no razor. Get that wax.
Listen, I know that when they come on, I don't need to be eating anything. Anything. Because when he was like, no more sludge, I was like,
I know my wife got up, was like, what did he just say? I said, just
right. And then she's talking about, the razor, she got a shave, and I'm just like, and then the whole bottom thing, and then he was like, she has to have a feminine. I was like, no, I'm not ready.
I was learning too much. I was like, wait a minute, what, feminine? Okay, that's a thing. All right.
Yeah,
But I'm like, well, how y'all didn't have this conversation before? Why are you just now figuring this out?
Right, but he has always said he's attracted to trans women that have T and D.
Yeah, right.
He's always said that. And she don't have that. She only has the D.
She's not taking hormones or got implants.
Hey, Cynthia, how you doing?
Cynthia.
The point is, so again, that means that Loren is more fluid. He just need to come out all the way. Because he just needs to say, I'm XYZ. Because you can't, you know what I'm saying? Because he gave the illusion that he said, I don't use my stuff, which gives the illusion that you are possibly the I don't even know if I'm saying it right. I'm not trying to offend nobody. Like the estrogen in the relationship. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
Because Faith is wanting to be that. That's the role she's playing. So she assumes that she's going to be. And so he's like, well, we both can't be. He goes, but maybe I could do that for you sometime. He's never going to do that for you because that's what he likes. So Loren needs to come out completely, and not because now with that conversation, I think he's out, but he's not out. You know what I'm saying? So that's just me. I don't
I
know how
think
y'all
it's
feel
just
about
gonna mess their relationship up because
I think Lauren is just playing a
we
game to
both
get out of
trying
the
to do the
United
same
States.
thing, like Lauren said. Not Lauren, like what's her name?
Faith.
it. Faith.
Like Faith said. We both gonna be
Mhm.
just sitting there waiting though who gonna do what. So it's just like I
Right.
don't know. I don't think it's gonna work.
Right.
No, I don't think so either. But
And she shouldn't
I
be
just
introducing
he's
him to her family. She's crazy for that. For what?
exactly for what? You know, would you like
Mm-hmm.
that? Me buy them a house? You don't even have what do you ride around town here in Vegas on a bike on a two-wheeler? How
I
you gonna
mean,
buy
he could
somebody?
possibly buy her family a house. It was $5,000.
It was 2,000. If you didn't
2000.
have $100 to travel, you can't buy nobody a two
Right. He
thousand dollar
only
I
came
mean,
over
come
house.
on.
$47.13.
Hey, he could drive Uber and change everybody's life over there just once.
What are you gonna
So
drive? The bike?
Oh
yeah,
yeah, I forgot.
Uber
Well,
delivery on a
maybe he
bike.
need to start in a small town and work his way back to Vegas. But he said, didn't he say he want to get out of Vegas now all of a sudden?
Yeah,
He
Yeah,
don't want
he's
to pay
child
no
support.
support.
Yeah,
yeah, he's skipping
child
out.
support has caught up with him.
Oh, he
Yeah.
got a
He's
child.
international, so
He
now
gets
they know where to find him.
He got
They're
two
gonna garnish
teenagers.
those TLC checks.
Yeah. So that, and then I think the Philippines, you can't go after him. That's why he want to move over there so that he don't have to
Yeah,
pay.
Yeah.
yeah. I saw
Oh,
that
okay.
story. So Mo and Tamika evidently saw that story too. That story was out maybe a couple days ago about
Yeah.
him dodging
Mhm.
the
I ain't.
ex-wife is
I don't be
Oh
doing the
no, it's been
research.
out
Like
for
y'all, I gotta
it's
get the
been for a couple
research.
weeks.
Yeah.
Mm.
Oh,
Yeah.
crazy.
Hmm. Hmm.
Yeah, I understand Faith wanting a boyfriend, her first love, whatever, but this is too much information.
This ain't it,
Mhm.
Faith. Have little faith, cause this ain't it.
Yeah, she ain't got. Yeah, she got too much faith in that. And whatever
Eh,
happens to her happens because she should have been got out of this.
Yeah.
When he
Right.
laughed and said, "I got STD or STI,"
Mhm.
and was like, "Yeah, I sleep over there, and we wasn't exclusive."
Right. She
Oh, he
can't
still
trust him
trying to kiss
anyways.
you, man.
Right.
Yeah. She don't trust him, so how can you be with someone you don't trust, knowing he's lying to you? She says she
Hmm.
knows he's lying to make her feel good, but
Mhm.
Right.
whatever. All right. So let's see. Who do I want to do next? It's a toss up. Let's do Vea and Sunny.
Oh.
So hey, it looks like they're out for the day, right? Sunny has right. It's Sunny. Sunny
Hmm.
has planned whatever for the day, and you know it's already shady with her. You know she's already talking to Rory before she goes out because she's nervous about whatever. I'm like, if you were so nervous, I do get being nervous because you've never been with someone long distance like this before. I get it. You're in a different country. I get that. But it's just her holding back these lies and these secrets. And I'm going to say it. I don't care. I said it last week too. I still mean this. I think that there's still something going on with her ex-boyfriend. I mean, you can't tell me that he's the only one that could escorted you across to see your ex-boyfriend. I mean, to a new possible relationship. He's the only one.
He probably was the only one foolish enough to do it.
It
Hmm.
would
That's
have been
probably what it
cheaper for
was.
her to
Cause
take that dog.
why would I spend my own hard earned money to go with you on a trip to somewhere I
If there
don't want
wasn't
to go?
something else you wanted.
Exactly.
Right. It'd be
Mhm.
different if it was like we going to Cancun,
Yeah.
something super nice that I wanted to do. This is not this where
Yeah,
you want to go.
Right.
right.
And why am I gonna spend my money now? If you gonna pay for it, I may think about doing it. Even though you crazy, I can at least get a free trip of somewhere it's
Yep.
free. But for he paid for it, so I feel like I see why he the only one that went. And she
Mm,
probably begged too. She probably begged,
she probably did.
please.
She probably
Hmm.
did. Well, after a break in filming, it's always that stuff we got to read, right?
1 hour later.
Yep.
Yeah.
It's so funny.
Now, I was surprised that he was like, when he said, "Do you think I'm dumb?" I was like, "Ooh,"
Mm.
I mean, yeah.
Yeah.
because he was like, "You go back to the U.S., you can do this. It's over, it's done." She's like, "No, I
Yeah.
came over here for you." for you to be with you. I'm like, I don't know if I believe that. I think it's just like, oh, I'll meet my boyfriend and we'll see where it goes. But it doesn't give. She came over for you, and he was like, get off me, get off me. And, production is running. I saw a quote today, and I know, Devonta, you're probably not going to know this, but if you're old school to 90 Day Fiancé, it was like, I know you are, Tamika, and I think maybe you are too, Mo, that the camera crew was running after Sunny like they used to run after Paul. Remember Paul?
Oh, yes.
Remember Paul used to be running them big old
Paul
Mr.
used to be running, boy. Yes, yes, I saw that. That was funny.
Yeah, it was funny. But I have to agree with Sunny on this one. I do. Yeah. He went ahead and shut that down.
It was funny when he was like, I'm going to get you back to the hotel because I'm not an a-hole like you. And I'm like, dang.
Ooh, Sunny, where'd that come from?
Yeah, Sunny
He didn't say a-hole, though. He said the word, but I was just...
Oh, he was... Yeah, he had all the cuss words for her. He was ready. He was... Oh, beep, beep, beep. I've been waiting to say this. You gonna play on me? You try to play me. You try to play me.
Yeah. She tried
it. No time to get those clothes in the suitcase and go. It's like, nope, I'm not even folding up. I'm just throwing it in the suitcase. You go home.
Right.
I mean, he was nice, and he cussed her out the whole car ride. I said, that man might be black. I said, he might be black the whole ride. I ain't no. He wanted to hit that window so bad.
He's South African, so he might have a little Nigerian up in him.
Jumped up in him and jumped out.
I was like, and the whole time I was like, he's got some nice eyes. When he was talking, I was like,
some great eyes. They focused on the eyes, and I'm like, oh.
I seen that unibrow. I said, woo.
Right, they all got a unibrow.
Over there. But it's just the fact that he didn't wait to tell her what he felt. He told her in the moment. And that's what a lot of some of these people need. They didn't tell him in the moment because he was like, I don't need this. You lied to me. And she did lie. To me, she lied the entire relationship just by the way she framed it. You know what I'm saying? Right. Like, again, I don't even know if she could have said it in a different way where he didn't feel as hurt. Because maybe she should have just introduced them since he came like day one, like, hey, he came here with me because I was afraid of travel by myself, but he's going to be staying over here, XYZ. Maybe he would have felt a little bit better and not like saying like,
she should have told him. She should have told him before
I don't think he would have.
She should have told him before
on South African land. She should have told him, I'm bringing my boyfriend. It shouldn't have been a surprise. Then they wouldn't have to meet at the airport where she left him.
True.
She left him at the airport, just sitting there waiting for the 777 signal.
You should have just told him the truth. She just should have said, look, I don't know you. I know you on the phone. I don't know you in person. Just in case you weird, I'm going to bring him just in case. So I ain't over here trapped in your country with some man that I'm a woman. I done traveled over here by myself. I'm sort of in danger, low key. Right. This is a risk, so I'm gonna bring him just over here just in case. And if that's not something you could deal with, I ain't coming.
Right. Or she could have introduced him as her best friend and not her ex-boyfriend.
Yeah, she should have did that from
jump. She already did before he got there. I think
that's
they already had a relationship where they didn't like each other.
Yeah, he shouldn't even brought her ex-boyfriend up, but she probably was still going through it, all the grieving and stuff. Was talking to him about it.
Right.
Yeah.
You blew her spot up too fast.
Yeah. So
she
definitely
brought her dog, like what's his name? Patrick and Thais. Like they brought their little Pomeranian, supposed to be an emotional support dog. That dog is not an emotional support dog. She could have brought her dog if she wanted emotional support. She just wanted the boyfriend, the ex-boyfriend.
People bring all kind of dogs. I know y'all see them. They be everywhere. You be like, that dog is roaming around. That ain't no.
Look at these dogs. These dogs that got more sky miles than me.
Yeah, they do. I've seen a lot on some planes. All right. Well, for them, so part 2 will be hopefully next week. So Yeah, I want to see if Rory, Vea's ex-boyfriend, comes to comfort Miss Ma'am. So we'll see
Uh,
about that.
Oh,
All
she
right.
definitely about to
So
cry to him tonight.
so
uh-huh.
finally, Niles and Matilda. So let me start off with this. There's a few things going on with this storyline. And when I first talked about him in particular, Niles, I was like, if y'all remember, I was like, how come no one accompanied him on the trip? Or how come no one told him, maybe you ought to get your hair cut or, look presentable or whatever, going to meet somebody in the family? Because you never know who's going to be at the airport. You know what I'm saying? You mean your
Mm-hmm.
fiance, for at least look the part, right?
At least.
So, this trip gave me a little bit of direction. I will say I do like this couple. Do I feel they will be together? I'm leaning towards yes right now, but it's slowly going to no, but I'm still on the yes side. It's just a fact for me that Niles is, like I said, I had reservations at the beginning why he didn't tell her, because he told his friends, remember when I said he was playing those Dungeons and Dragons or whatever game he was playing, why he didn't tell her that he didn't want to get married on this trip? Because there's no way you can tell me with the way that she said from the minute he got off that plane, I'm ready to get married. I'm ready to do this. My family,
Mm-hmm.
the dowry request, this and that, this and that. And so I believe her. I believe that he said it. And he just, when he came over, or right before he came over, he got cold feet and changed his mind.
Right.
And I
He
think
can't
that's
even
cool.
afford her. Because you got to
I don't
go,
know.
you got to do the knock. You
Yeah,
got to do
knock ceremony.
the knock
Yeah.
ceremony. Your
Mhm.
people ain't over there because the parents got to negotiate. Then they got to
Right.
give you the bride price, and you got to go get a tongue, a goat, and two things of silver. So I don't think he can afford all that.
Nope.
I was trying not to be disappointed in Niles, but I'm disappointed in Niles because
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
it's the fact, like I said, her family's expecting all this.
Yeah.
You bring a camera crew over. This is not no regular, hey, my boyfriend's coming over. You're coming over with a camera crew. They know
Right.
this in advance. You know what I'm saying? So it's going to be like extra, right?
Yep.
But anyways, he's always talking about how, he gets overstimulated. He's going to have his headphones in different places and just, I don't know. To me, he's a low key complainer too. I think he uses his possible
Like
Disability.
diagnosis,
Brian, his
Mm-hmm.
disability
like Brian,
Yeah.
excuse.
right? Like Brian. And
Yeah.
Mhm.
I also think that, when he went to go see where the first president was, I got education on that in Ghana, how they, fought for
Mm-hmm.
freedom in the 1950s. I'm like, that's all.
Yeah. Yeah.
I learned something. I'm like, that just was recently. Okay. But, he's going to give her his 20 maxims of things that he likes to live by daily. And do you understand? I'm like, those are things that you live by. Thank you for sharing, but I mean, I got to go by your list too. And some of
I
it
was
seemed
trying
like
to
it was
figure out what
redundant.
Maxims was. I said, Maxims? What is that?
Ain't that a magazine for me?
Right. I was confused. I was like, Maxim, why?
Yeah.
I was like,
Right,
these your requirements? I said, sir, you might as well go and cut that to 5. Cause ain't nobody
right,
doing twenty
Right.
20 things you like. I'm sorry. Keep on
right,
looking. You gonna be single for a long time
Mm-hmm.
Take
for
that
a
piece
list
of
of
paper and
20.
start Xing stuff out. Nope, won't do that. Won't do that.
Okay.
right,
Not
I
right.
was
that.
like, all
Yeah.
these is what your woman is. So you need to delete this whole list, sir.
Just delete it.
Yeah.
But for him to give her, so in their custom, they don't have rings. Again, I learned something new, right? Or she
Hmm.
weren't expecting one. You just have the ceremonies that lead up to the actual wedding, and then you're married or whatever. So however they represent their marriage, I don't know, whether it be on
Mm-hmm.
their fingers, neck, or whatever. But he gave that promise ring, which why you didn't have a ring already when you came over? And since it's a promise ring
Did you
to
hear
get,
how he proposed to her and what he
I did,
said?
I did. Why bother doing? That was my next thing. Why even bother doing that? Why? For
Mm-hmm.
what? Because she's expecting again to get married. So at this point in time, she don't know. What did y'all feel about that scene? Those maxims, the ring, and just him again using his overstimulation to I don't know, make it seem like he can't do normal things. He looks normal to me. He carrying on like he should be. I mean, I do think he needs a companion from time to time, but what y'all think?
Yeah. He's the one that need an emotional support animal. You traveled from Alabama
Mhm.
to
To
Nigeria,
Africa. Mhm.
Africa,
Ghana.
or Ghana by
Mm-hmm.
yourself.
Mm-hmm.
Mhm.
So you
Right.
are okay.
Yeah.
Stop using that disability as a crutch and to make people feel bad for you and make people feel sorry for you that you can't do
Right.
this and you can't do that because I'm overstimulated. No, you're not.
Mm-hmm.
No, you're not. Okay, I can get the too much noise in a bar or something. That may be a little bit much for you. But then why would you go there?
Yeah.
You set yourself up to fail.
And you in Africa, everything loud.
Everything.
Like we loud as people. The
Hmm.
Americans is loud. Like
Right.
what do you think? You from Alabama, you know.
Just
But
talk loud.
why would you let her keep on telling you I'm invited this person,
Right.
the great
Hmm.
auntie, the king, the chief. You let her invite all these people and you just well
200.
this the snowball is growing. Dude, say something.
Right.
You
I
got
used
to
Right.
to like
I'm
Niles
like, you
when they
about to
brought
get
him
beat
on.
up
I
by
thought
all
it
these
was a
Africans. What do you mean we wasted our time and our money coming to
Yep.
Right.
this wedding and it's not happening? Somebody's getting married.
Go
Somebody.
ahead. Mo. What'd you say, Mo?
I thought it was a good idea in theory to have Niles on as a representation of high functioning
Hmm.
autistic people. Because if
Yeah.
he
Mm-hmm.
is autistic, he is really high up there. Because I didn't see anything from the traveling to the STEM. I didn't see him STEM at all. I didn't see him act like even a high functioning autistic people.
Hmm.
Well,
So
he
I'm like,
stems to me.
yeah,
Excuse me, Mo. To me, he stems when has to put his earbuds in. So it's not
yeah.
like
So he could have
hands or
had
feet.
those. He could have had those in at the airport and on the plane ride, but that's
Mm-hmm.
all that's all I saw. I just saw it as, like you said, a crutch to give
Yeah.
his excuses for why he was stringing her along and not telling her before he got on the plane, I can't afford this. I want to come and see you, but I can't afford to get married on this trip. We have to find out how much all these things are going to cost me: the cow, the goat, the mule, the beer. I have to find out how much that's going to cost me, and then
Mm-hmm.
I'll come back with it.
How long? I don't remember. How long did they say they were in a relationship? Anybody catch it?
Was it- I
Mm-mm.
don't even remember. I want to say two to
I don't
five.
even.
I think she said like over 2 years or something like that.
Yeah.
Oh, so he's had plenty of time. He's had
Yeah.
plenty of time.
Yeah,
Yeah.
he was
Plenty
trying
of
to
time
get out
to
of
be
he was
like,
trying
not
to get
right
out of
now.
all them lies. He
Right.
was trying to
So
get out
then,
of all them lies.
all of them. So when they go to the lounge, I'm like, was it really a lounge? It's more like a restaurant, cafe kind of thing.
Yeah.
Um, she's feeling good. She got her ring. She's looking a little tight on her finger, but she got her ring on, right? And
And that
she's
$80 skirt.
I mean she body outing everything she got on. So okay, I'm not even mad.
Hmm.
Mm,
She's like, I'm so in love with you, all this, all that, just through the whole
mhm,
scenes and everything, and then he's gonna break it down right there. And she almost fainted. She's like, what?
yeah.
No, is this a joke? Oh, no.
Mhm,
Mm-mm. You've disgraced me. Yeah. She goes, how are people going to look at me
Hmm.
now? I 100% agree. To me,
yeah.
again, I think she also wants a green card. I've said it many times. But how do you go back to your family and say like, oh, he doesn't want to get married right now? How do you go back to the, or do we think that he's going to explain it to her family? Or you
No,
think she's left on the hook?
coward.
Yeah.
He was
Gonna
too
be on
afraid of
her.
her in the first place to tell her the truth. So he's not going to tell the family because the whole
Mm-mm.
family probably surround him and send him
Oh yeah, they
right over
about
in the
to.
ditch someplace.
Hmm.
Mm-mm.
I agree.
Crazy. I'm disappointed in him and his actions towards the end. See, in the beginning,
Yeah.
he was like, "Oh, I don't want to have intercourse, sexual relations with you." I think that was also the reason why, because then you'd have that connection, and then like, oh, so now I let you, we did this, and now you're saying you don't want to marry me. You know what I'm saying? So Yeah. So I think he already had it planned anyways. He just didn't know how to say it. Again, he should have said it before he left. So that way he could have met the family with good intentions, still give her
Mhm.
the ring, and then set a date later. So they could at least meet him or something. You know what I'm saying? So they know that this relationship is real. But he just strung her along too much for me. So I'm disappointed in him. I really
Yeah,
am. I'm sure how old he is. Let me see.
we
Because
all
she's
are.
23, he's 28.
Mhm.
So not very old. Not very
No.
old at all. Anyways, well, that was really it. Like I said, this episode didn't really give. It gave just a little bit, just gave just enough to keep us going. Y'all have any thoughts for next week, especially with Vanja and Bojo? He gonna be at the airport?
Chidi's coming back.
I think he gonna be there.
Chidi's coming back.
Yeah, I think he gonna be at the airport for her. He finally gonna answer the phone like, oh, sorry, I was asleep. My mom.
Yeah, my mom didn't charge my phone.
Yep.
Uh,
I want to
Wait,
see
hold on.
Adnan.
Hold on, we have a comment. Miss Sweet Tooth J, haven't seen you in a while. Says, I recall he did try to tell her, and she told him, we are getting married, you will not disappoint me. She bulldozed him and then went running her mouth to all of Kumasi, and now 200 plus invited.
oh,
Mm.
Hey, well, that's when you be like, hey.
yeah.
I just told you we ain't getting married. You don't
Mhm.
invite nobody. Tell them we ain't coming.
Mhm.
You gotta stand up. You know, because at the end of the day, ain't no marriage without, ain't no wedding without you. So look, we need to
Well, they're
talk.
not confrontational either, so
Hey, right. All you had to do is be like, Matilda, raise your
he
little
wasn't gonna do
voice. Raise your voice one more time. Just one time. She's like, oh,
Mhm.
you mad, baby?
that.
Yes, we can't get married. You could have wrote a letter. You could have sent her the 20 maximums. Why you didn't put that at the bottom of the list? Hey, number 21, we ain't getting married. I'm so sorry, so sorry. Please don't be mad. Smiley
It's so
face.
funny.
Nah, I don't even like that approach either. I think he should have told her
Up
before
front.
at least a week before he came, at least.
Yeah.
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 So she can make the decision if she wanted to continue with the relationship or not.
Mhm.
He knew this whole entire time, and that's, to me, that's what makes it.
Well, at least she
He'll
didn't
never be
sleep.
able to get right with that because
At
he
least she
knew.
didn't have sex with her. So I feel like we can give him some kudos. He ain't that much of a
Yeah.
bad person. He's still a bad person, but he ain't the
Mm,
worst he could have been.
that's
Yeah.
true. That's
Yeah.
true. And as far as Chidi and Renee coming back next week, I mean, I don't even want to think about that stress. What I want to
Yeah.
see is,
Sister.
no, who?
Adnan.
No, 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 no,
Adnan
no,
and Tigerlilly.
no. Face family. How are they going to respond to
Oh,
Oh.
yeah.
Loren
Ooh,
not
I
having
can't
a
wait
job
to see
and
all
all that
them
stuff?
people look at each other like,
Yeah.
you
So,
could have done so much better.
one more thought from Miss Sweet J says, I have my thoughts on Matilda. She's got a very strong personality, and she does. And she knows he has autism and is taking advantage of him. I mean, I think she definitely does have a stronger personality than he does.
Mm-hmm.
Yes. Do I think she's taking advantage of him?
No, I
No,
don't think she is.
I don't
To
think
get to the United
because
States, maybe.
Miss Sweet J,
Mm-mm.
because he went ahead and got the ring anyway, knowing he wasn't ready. So that's not taking advantage of her, in my opinion. I appreciate your opinion, but that's the reason why I don't think so. Now, if he never gave her a ring and was just like verbal, and they could be like, "Oh, you heard me wrong," that's different. But he purposely bought
Mm-hmm.
that ring as a promise of right now.
I'll come back and
So
marry you.
that's just me.
Right.
But yeah.
Right.
But yeah, Renee and Chidi, like I said, man,
Yeah.
they are too much. I mean, who too much? But I want to see Loren and Faith personally. Adnan and Tigerlilly, I really don't care about them. I mean, what's she gonna do?
No,
Cry
it's just when
over
she
FaceTime?
when she was like, because I guess it's been a couple months. And, he was still trying to control her, and then she didn't answer the phone. He ended up in the hospital, and I'm just like, oh, he was doing the most, her.
How you know he ended up in a hospital?
That's what she's saying,
Like
so
what he had, a panic attack?
She sounds like
remember that picture that was floating around on Facebook where the guy had the the earbuds up in his nose saying he was
Right.
in the hospital?
Mm-hmm. Exactly. I'm
oh my
like,
god.
That's
Adnan,
But
like,
she
what
stop
looked
I
like
doing
she
this. You
falls
did
for
this to me. You did this
she looked
to
like she
me.
falls for anything boys. She's very,
Yeah.
seems like she's very, like their ages are reversed. You know what I'm saying? Like she's 22 and he's 41, you know?
Yeah.
So
You
She's
think
like an
it might be
airhead.
IVF that making her look puffy? Maybe she's actually trying.
she might be trying. Because you know these shows are taped at least a year in advance. So
Yeah.
she's looking like she could have a little something going on.
Man, that's
We'll
crazy.
see.
That's
I
crazy.
hope
She's
not.
pregnant and he ain't met her kids yet. She the ultimate. The ultimate.
Yeah.
Them
I
kids never
personally
gonna like her when they grow up. I know they ain't.
Right.
I personally am just ready. I'm ready for the tell-all. I just think that's where everything's gonna come out. I'm enjoying
Yeah.
the show, but I want the tell-all because that's where
We
it's gonna
need to
be
do
at
a
with this
Zoom for the
season.
tell-all. Like we watching it all on Zoom together. That would be
I can make that happen.
hilarious. Listen,
We
yeah,
can make it
I
happen.
think that would be so much fun. Just do it a Zoom and yeah.
I don't know.
One more comment.
I
I'm gonna
think
let y'all go.
the other one is might be better than this. Other way, I think it's a little bit more.
Oh
Tired of
no.
them too.
Yeah, I was tired of that a long time ago. But that Corona gets exactly what she gets. Exactly
Yeah.
what she gets all day.
How dare you
All right,
leave
final
PSA?
for Miss 2J said, "Oh, she is, and how will he get married without his family present? She will know this already as someone from Ghanaian background. It doesn't work like that. She's embarrassed because she ran her mouth. Oh, okay. So his family
Yeah.
has to be there.
And his family don't approve of this.
Oh,
Right, because
okay.
I'm like, because I thought he wasn't supposed to play the bride price. I thought it was the father or the parents, right?
I don't know. Well, we just learned something. Well, I just learned something new.
Oh, you know what? Because I'm thinking back to Emily and Kobe.
Yeah.
And
Her
Kobe's
parents paid the
and
bride
Emily's dad
price.
paid it.
Yeah, it wasn't
True.
Kobe. He
Mm-hmm.
just had to ask for the. I think that he just had
Right.
to ask or something. Knock and ask her
He
family.
had to do the knock.
Yeah.
They had to do the. You're right. They had to do the knock. But
Yeah.
I mean, that was Cameroon. So I don't know if different countries in Africa do different things.
regions.
Sounds like it's similar though. So either way, nobody from his family is there. So
Mm-hmm. So everybody's assignment is to go and look up how does Ghanaians get married? Does who pays the That's your assignment for tonight.
Y'all let me know next week or message me
Right.
on Instagram.
Yes, I will. I absolutely will.
So, all right. So I'm going to end the episode right here. My goal is to do a Married at First Sight video, not a live, because we're still not to the honeymoon stage, to be put out sometime Wednesday. That's my goal. If not Wednesday, Thursday.
All right, because it comes out
Whenever
tonight,
you can,
right?
and it's on right now. Whenever you feel better, that's all that matters. It's all about you and your health first.
I feel pretty good. I'm tired right now, but that's the goal, to do a video first, and when we get to the honeymoons. But in the meantime, thank y'all for joining me. I appreciate it. We'll see what's up next week with Mo. You looking forward to Rayne and Chidi? Tamika looking for Adnan. And who you looking forward to, Devontae?
Probably the Chidi thing. I want to see if he gonna leave.
He ain't going nowhere. He can't. He ain't going nowhere. That's the thing. Let him go nowhere.
Because she gonna have to drop him off.
I don't think so either. So
no.
And you know what? That was my drop. Good night. Drop him off.
Good night.
Bye.
Literally. Bye. Good night, everybody.